This is a familiar view, isn't it? But for a moment, imagine you're the guy in front. You're feeling the exhilaration, you're riding a 400-pound machine with the wind in your hair, feeling alive and free. In short, you're loving life. And then this happens. Everything changes in the blink of an eye. I've been practicing law for over 20 years. I exclusively represent victims of motorcycle accidents in situations like this ride. Let me tell you more about what happens now. Apart from your injuries, there are astronomical hospital, doctor, and rehabilitation expenses. If you have health insurance, since you were involved in an accident, even they will want to be reimbursed. Then, you'll miss days, weeks, or even months of work. In many instances, there will not even be a job to go back to. Any projects you're conducting will go uncompleted, trips planned will be canceled, and any side income you earn will cease. Because you will be unable to ride your motorcycle, your transportation costs might increase as well.
We receive calls from bikers across the nation who have been in accidents and have suffered injury while motorcycling. All too often we find they are not obtaining a fair recovery for their injury that was caused by someone else's negligence. This does not have to be. Simply put, bikers are not getting advice on how to financially protect themselves when they ride. This message will only take about 5 minutes of your time. This advice is based on what we've seen handling thousands of motorcycle accident cases. Although we can't prevent someone from hitting you, we can help you prevent the financial fallout afterwards. Let's start with a simple fact. Many drivers do not have insurance at all, or have obtained insurance at the state minimum amount. This simply will not be enough for you to reassemble your life after an accident. Is there anything you could do to change this? No. But by understanding and having sufficient UM and UIM coverage, you can ensure yourself that you never have to face this situation. Simply put, this provides you with coverage when you are in an accident with someone or little or no coverage at all.
Let's pretend for a minute that this is you on your motorcycle and you get in an accident. As we discussed, you can recover money from the at-fault driver if they're wealthy or have adequate insurance. But what if they have no insurance or have very little coverage? Where will you go to get compensation? This is when you can use your UM and UIM coverage to recover for all your losses. But it's not enough to simply have UM and UIM coverage. It's also important and equally important that you get sufficient amounts of it. Let's look at an example. The client in the video I showed you had to undergo surgery on his foot and shoulder. The other driver had no insurance. Since our client had $500,000 in UM coverage, he was able to recover a total of $446,000. Without uninsured motorist coverage, he would have recovered zero. Also, with UM and UIM coverage, you could be driving a car, riding a bike, or even walking. If you're hit by an uninsured or underinsured driver, you're also covered. If the accident is not your fault, your insurance company should not consider this an at-fault accident, and it's unlikely to affect your future rates.
You might be thinking now, I can't afford more insurance. The truth is, if you ride a motorcycle, you can't afford not to have uninsured and underinsured coverage. You can add appropriate UM and UIM insurance for a relatively small increase in your premium.
We don't sell insurance, and we're not going to tell you how much to get, but we recommend you get at least $100,000 in UM and UIM coverage.
So please, at the end of this video, contact your insurance agent. We want all bikers to be able to make informed choices. Keep in mind all the financial issues you may face if you are involved in an accident.
So for more information, feel free to call us at 1-800-MOTORCYCLE. As attorneys and bikers ourselves, we know the ins and outs of proper coverage. We want to protect you on the road. Thanks for watching.